So, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we might have just found a gem that I'm going to cover on this channel. As of right now, in the past 1 week or so, it has had, its ups and downs. That's mainly due to the market volatility. And I do believe that as long as the market stays bullish, we're going to be finding some decent plays on base. And the innovation game, ticker symbol TIG, is one of those. So before we get into talking about everything, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think about TIG down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And while you guys are in the Discord, you guys can ask your most important question: how does that Patreon group works? As you guys know, we have a pretty decent community here. We have a lot of people that are in there, pretty active trading, especially memes is starting to get hot in their own section as of right now. More active in the private side. If you guys come into the public side, you can still DM me and things like that. But check out this group. Patreon is having a discount as of right now for you guys to check it out, to get you guys feet wet. And you guys should also check out my ebook to the mastering of tokenomics, as you guys need to know the essentials to mastering tokenomics, what goes from market cap, FDV, circulating supply. All of that is very important, especially vesting. Things like that plays a key role into picking out the next cryptocurrency gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. So check out that ebook and let's get right into the video, guys. Now, the innovation game is down 3.5% in the last 24 hours. It is sitting at 72 cents. This thing actually has been fluctuating around that $1 all the way down to like the 67-cent mark, right? This thing has fluctuated a lot, right? And it has a pretty low cap at $15 million, just under $16 million, FDV $32 million. And if you guys are looking at the circulating supply, things is looking pretty good as of right now. You guys scroll down, its all-time high was 7 months ago where it hit $4.30, and this thing wasn't even too far from it, like about a month ago or so, right? It did end up shooting up as there was some new development that came out, and that's when it started to shoot all the way up to about $1.70, and that's when people started to pay attention to it a little bit more. And of course, you get that market volatility in the last month here, and it came all the way back down to about 67 cents, I think right there, 60 something cents, and then back to 72 cents. So right now, this thing has been fluctuating a little bit, and I do think that we have found the lows of the recent bottom here, right? I don't know if it could go any lower because this all depends on the market condition going forward. Bitcoin controls everything. If Bitcoin continues to be stable, the altcoin market can have a decent rally. But as you guys can see, in 1 month it had over 371% gain. And there's a lot of people comparing TIG to Tau in terms of what they're doing for their tech as of right now. There's a lot of base on base traders, base investors that are very interested in TIG, right? TIG is the first and only protocol designed to accelerate algorithmic innovation by coordinating global intelligence. It is underpinned by a novel proof of work mechanism that allows for optimization of the proof of work algorithms. So TIG combines its proof of work with the crypto economic incentive structure to not only incentivize miners, right, but to identify the best performing algorithms, but to also motivate and reward anyone worldwide who can contribute to the algorithmic innovation. This way, TIG creates an open, collaborative, and competitive ecosystem harnessing computational efforts over a wide spectrum of real-world challenges spanning from artificial intelligence, cryptography, biomedical research, and climate science. Now, TIG is honestly one of those altcoins that have so much jargon in it that it's hard for you guys to understand. There's a lot going on with TIG. There's other people on Twitter actually doing breakdowns of what you guys should actually know about what TIG is. One here is Lily Violin, right? The break-in algorithm big tech hides are now up for grab. TIG is publicly gamifying some of those most important problems in computer science and paying TIG to anyone who could crack them better than the baseline. This isn't a meme, it's compute war. So TIG launched open challenges for industry critical problems like 3SAT, which I'm not gonna lie to you, we don't know about what 3SAT is, the OGNP complete monster, right, the VRPTW logistic route optimization, then the NACSAC optimization. So we already talked about how TIG works, right? Innovators build algorithms, benchmarkers stress test them, challenge owners bring real world problems, best algo wins TIG based on pure compute performance, proof of work for real optimization. So why is this huge? Modern tech runs on proprietary technology, while algorithms, if breakthroughs like SAT solver, route optimizers, or AI tuning happen privately, open innovation dies. TIG makes those breakthroughs public, rewarded, and decentralized. So right now, before around like a few weeks ago, the founder of TIG, Dr. John Fletcher, was actually at the UK Parliament, where he discussed or unveiled the Hypergraph Challenge and also the $1 million grant he does have for the TIG ecosystem, right? So a new ecosystem initiative seeded from our foundational bootstrap. That's from their own pockets. The program is designed to offer strategic support to a range of participants, accelerating the development and research that leads to breakthrough innovation in the innovation game. So the core milestones for the grant recipients include milestone 1, which is functionality, presentation of sufficient evidence to the TIG committee of experts that propose challenge implementation will function correctly in the TIG innovation game. Then milestone 2, which is alignment, presentation of sufficient evidence to TIG committee expert that the proposed challenges in line with the academic literature will drive solutions that are aligned with and valuable to the real world applications. Then you got milestone 3, which is implementation, and milestone 4, which is challenge owner infrastructure. And they already announced who's going to be joining forces with them, which is going to be the Crypto Econ Lab, have connections to ALTCOIN. So things could get pretty interesting. We'll see how things develop for this as of right now. But like I said, there's a lot of jargon when it comes down to the innovation game. Now, looking at the roadmap, they broke it down into 2 halves of 2025. The first half, which is going to be the core development here, we just pretty much ended the first half where they actually did launch the grant program here, right? Now, the next half is actually going to be starting from July to December of 2025, which is going to be the protocol expansion and ecosystem growth, challenges, autonomous innovators, governance, system breakthroughs, and ecosystem growth and onboarding. So I don't see much exciting in terms of the roadmap there, but I can say that these guys are really building out here. This is a public team. People know who they are. They got connections already to the government ties in the UK. So with this being one of those pretty good plays out there that I see, especially with a public team, they experience things, I do feel like this is going to be undervalued, but also I do see the challenges in investing into this, because a lot of people won't understand exactly what they're going to be doing. Like I said, this is one of those, like, I don't want to call it nerdy plays, but it is. There's a lot of jargon that goes into it for people that understand. So the regular person coming into here and looking to buy into TIG, they might not understand too much of what's going on, but I can say this looks pretty bullish. I'm not going to lie. As it's being compared to Tau and things like that, I do see this actually going to pick up some steam, especially if base altcoins actually do start to run as well. Now, I've had some people ask me which ones would I choose in terms of my trifecta, or rank the ones I do like in terms of the trifecta plays I do like on base, which is the new ones that we've been talking about lately, which was Giza, Flock, and TIG. I'm not gonna lie, I have TIG in 3rd place only because it's hard for most people to understand going into the market as of right now. So I would have Giza number 1, Flock 2, and then TIG, right? Even if you want to keep going, I will put virtuals above TIG. I will put creator bid above TIG. So it's still there. It's still a very good coin. It's just that the fact that it's hard for people to understand may deter some people to actually invest into something like the innovation game, right? So when you look at it right now in terms of market cap, if this was actually able to even hit the market cap that Kita has of today, as you guys know, Kita was at like close to $500 million market cap, and I told you a lot of base altcoins took a hit primarily due to the market as well, but base seems like they cooled off just a quick second, but we'll see them pick up again, right? So if it did hit that market cap, we could see a 16x right here from the innovation game. And that's around the point where I'm being a little modest with it right now, because I did tell you there's the cons. The cons is primarily what people don't know, what people don't understand. They primarily won't want to invest unless it's starting to catch a crazy amount of hype. So if this thing starts to run and you start to see some of your favorite content creators start talking about it, then yeah, we can start to see this pump a little bit more crazy, because you know there's going to be a lot of people that's just going to be hyping this up. But if it's not too much hype around it, it could go up with the market, and if it does do well going up with the market, it could give us a 16x. But I want to know what you guys think about the innovation game. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We on that road to 20k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.